السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي كان موجودا قبل حدوث الأشياء ويبقى بعد فناء الأشياء، تفرد بالأولية والقدم ووسم كل شيء ما عداه بالفناء والعدم، كما قال عز شأنه: كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه وكل نفس ذائقة الموت، وقال: كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنام سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين، واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله في كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، ادفع بالتي هي أحسن. صلوات. So our discussion is on a passage from Dua Makarim al-Akhlaq, a supplication, in which our fourth Imam, Imam Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, is teaching us the highest levels and grades of ethics and morality. He is teaching us in the form of supplication. It is a supplication that he is addressing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and asking something. But in every single sentence that he is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there are great lessons for us in our life. And every passage, as you know, starts with salawat on Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad. So now he is asking in this passage to get him out from a situation from worse to the best. A situation which is worse to another situation which is best. So he started with saying, وَأَبْذِلْنِ مِنْ بِغْضَةِ أَهْلِ الشَّنَآنِ الْمَحَبَّةِ. In our dealing with other people in the society, we come across so many situations and conditions that is hard for us to deal with. One of them is how to deal with enemies, the people who are against us. Dealing with friends is not that easy, but still we know how to deal with them at least. How to deal with enemies, those who are against us, those who give us hard time, those who insult us, those who harm us, who hurt us, how to deal with them. So the best way is this. Just ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He may change their behavior towards you. That animosity, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala change it into friendship. And this, nobody can do it except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is only He who can change the hearts. It is He only who can change the minds. So a person who hates me, for example, who is my enemy, whatever I do, it's hard for me to change his mind and his heart towards me. But it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He can protect me from his evil. Not just he can protect me from his harm, he also can change that harm to benefit, that animosity to love, that enmity to friendship. It is in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He can do that. So that's why he asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَأَبْدِلْنِ مِنْ بِغْضَةِ أَهْلِ الشَّنَآنِ الْمَحَبَّةِ وَاللَّهِ, replace for me the animosity of the people of hatred with me, to love with me. Let them love me instead of they hate me. Then min hasadi ahli al-baghi al-mawaddah. Those who are jealous of me, those who don't like me because of some jealousy that they have towards me, change that jealousy and change that dislikeness from them towards me to what? To al-mawaddah, to love and friendship. وَمِن ضِنَّةِ أَهْلِ الصَّلَاحِ الثِّقَةِ. And from misconception of those who are good people, to trust. Let them trust me. And we discussed all these three sentences earlier. Now we are going to discuss the fourth sentence, in which Imam is saying, وَمِنْ عَدَاوَةِ الْأَدْنِينَ الْوِلَايَةِ. And from the animosity of adnain, which means those people who are closer to me. Al-wilaya, let them start loving me while they actually are my enemy, they are against me. So change their animosity to love and mercy towards me. So this is what Imam actually is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and while he is asking Allah, he is teaching us that this is possible, this can be done. That a person who is against me, he can turn my friend. Many times friend becomes enemy, so enemy also can turn your friend. How to do that and how it is possible? So first of all, we should know, all of us, that animosity among the believers especially. See, there are so many types of enemies. One enemy is your enemy because it is his habit to be against good people. Hatred, some people just have hatred in their heart. You cannot remove their hatred. And this hatred is for no reason. And whatsoever you try, you cannot remove that hatred from their hearts. It is their nature. Just like you see those wrongdoers, those murderers, killers, mischievous people, terrorists, all these people, they have some hatred against someone in their heart, and it's hard to remove that hatred from them. But sometimes somebody who is good himself, he's not a terrorist, he's not a wrongdoer, he is not an oppressor, but he doesn't like you. Right? This situation is something of concern. Why a believer, who is a believer, he is a good person, why he doesn't like me? Why he is against me? So there should be some reason. If there is reason, so I have to check myself first. Ihtisab. Let me check myself. Why should I consider myself as an infallible person, as ma'soom? I might do mistakes, and I do. And I might have done something wrong to someone, and I don't know. So let me check myself first. If there is something wrong from myself, let me rectify it, let me fix it. And this way, I can reduce the intensity, at least the intensity of that animosity that we have. And the second thing we should keep in mind, even if it is not from myself, see, you can apply it everywhere. It is in general sense. Apply it everywhere. In any kind of relationship, if you have any conflict and a good relationship turned into kind of hatred and animosity, so there should be some reason behind it. Salawat Muhammad. The reason could be me, myself, or the other person, right? Or sometimes none of us. See, this is also possible. Somebody is against me, or we have some very strong disagreement that turned into kind of animosity. It becomes at home. At home this happens. Brothers and sisters, right? Children and parents, husband and wife especially. So much conflict there. And the conflict starts with very little disagreement and it increases until it becomes a huge issue, huge, big issue. And this issue turns into animosity among two good people. Both of them are right. Both of them are good. So first step is see if you are wrong. Fix it. The second step is you need to see that if he is wrong, how you can fix it. How you can help him to fix it. 2. Third situation is, no, nobody is wrong. There is nothing serious among us, but it's becoming serious. Sometimes you sit and think that why we should fight this much. We love each other, we respect each other, but still we fight, still we say something that we regret later on. Why this is happening? Why this is going on? So do you know what is the reason for that? Quran is telling us one of those reasons. Quran says, وَإِمَّا إِنَّمَا يُرِيدُ الشَّيْطَانِ أَن يُوقِعَ بَيْنَكُمُ الْعَدَاوَةَ وَالْبَغْضَاءَ. It is shaitan who wants to put among you animosity and hatred. Shaitan. He saw, they are a very good couple. Amazing couple. Good people. Good husband, good wife. Both of them are believers. Mu'mineen. They are not fighting. They are not violating the rights of each other. They are good people. Let me do something for them. And he brings the adawa and baghdha. Hatred and animosity among you. This is what Quran is saying. So what to do with that if this happens? And most of the time, believe me, among mu'mineen, whoever may be the cause or whatever may be the cause, but in the bottom you will find shaitan is there. He started something. He made you say something and made the other person react the other way on then reaction and then again reaction and then. So this is from shaitan. He is not letting you stop somewhere to stop this animosity among yourself. So what to do? إِمَّا يَنزَغَنَّكَ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ نَزْغٌ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. You should say, أعوذ بالله. You should seek refuge of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from shaitan al-rajim. This shaitan who makes this kind of animosity, who puts this hatred among good people. Now see, Imam is saying adneen or adnain. It is from the word adna. وَمِنْ عَدَاوَةِ الْأَدْنَيْنِ الْوِلَايَةِ. Adawa, Adnain, Wilaya. 3 words. In each sentence, Imam has used 3 words. Adnain, Adawa. Adawa means enmity or animosity or hatred. Adnain, from Adna. Adna means the person who, Adna from Dunu. Dunu means nearness. So Adna, who is the nearest person, the person who is nearest to, he is Adna. Just like Qareeb and Aqrab. Qareeb, a person who is near to you. Aqrab, closer or closest. Aqrabin, closest people to you. From this we use in Urdu also Qarabat Dar, the people of nearness. So Imam is referring to a situation which really we have, and in next sentence Imam is going to be more specific. Inshallah, we'll be speaking on that next sentence next time. But here, Adnain in general sense Imam is talking about. Because after this, Imam is talking about Al-Aqrabin, those relatives, kith and kin, blood relations. There also we have disagreements, issues there, and conflict there. But here, even before that, Adnain, close people. See, the closer you'd be to someone, the more chances are that you get in conflict and disagreement. The farther you remain from someone, the less chances are there to get into any conflict. Why? Because you don't see him more often, you know. Sometimes you see him, when sometimes you see him, you don't have a chance to disagree with him on some issue and go into an argument, and argument turns into a conflict. No chance, or little chance. But you are close to someone. When you are close, the more close you are, the more chances are there of conflict. So the closer you be, the more chances there. Who is your closest person? In your life, the closest person in your life is your spouse. Husband and wife are the closest people. Nobody is closer than them. You spend more time together. You are always there. All the issues you are dealing with together, everything together. You are there every time. All issues. So there are more chances of disagreement there. That's why you see more disagreement in this relationship of husband and wife than any other relationship. It is natural. Don't take it serious. You be serious, be careful, but don't think that, no, this is why this is happening. It is natural. Why? Because you are living together forever. When this is true, then you have to get ready for everything to hear. No, I don't like this. No, this, I don't agree with this. No, do it this way. And you say, no, do it this way. Of course. So there are another, ways to deal with these situations, but Imam now is talking about a very special situation. Adawat al-adni. See, adawa. Adawa is different from disagreement. Disagreement is fine. You like this, and she likes this. Okay. You say, I like this. I don't want to do this. She says, I want to do this. You want to go there today? No, tomorrow. Yes. I want to buy this. No, I don't want to buy this. So these are disagreements. Disagreements is fine. You can resolve the issues with discussion, with compromise. Most of the time with compromise. Okay, I don't like it, but I will do it because you like it. This is the best way to do it. Best way to resolve the situation is what? I don't like to go tomorrow, but since you like, okay, I will go, fine. Otherwise, my preference was today. It's okay, I will compromise. So compromise is the best way to deal with the issues at home, with husband and wife. But Imam is talking about even more situations may occur. This disagreement is not disagreement anymore. It is now turned into hatred and animosity, and this happens unfortunately. I have mentioned this many times. Everywhere, any kind of animosity and hatred, if you go into depth of this conflict, you will find very simple reasons there that could have been resolved easily in first stages. But what happens? One after another, one after rigidness, arrogance, ego, all those things stop you. And all those things come from whom? From what Quran is saying, from shaitan. Shaitan is not letting you to live in peace at home or outside. So Imam is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, now when whatever reason the situation reached to this, that it became adawa, not disagreement anymore. It is now animosity. It is now hatred. Now, see, the time of discussion and resolving the issues with talks and speaking to each other and convincing, one another is over now. Even if I say something good, he or she is not ready to listen. So what should I do? Now is the time when I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, it is you who have the power and qudrat to not just remove this adawat, remove this animosity, you also can change this animosity to al-wilaya, to love and mercy and closeness and nearness. And of course, there is one more thing that we can do. And I will finish here. See, in dua, whenever you do dua, with dua, if somebody is sick, dua is highly recommended. Just pray for him. But are you going to just pray for him? Or try to cure him too? Of course. The cure and prayers go hand in hand, together. You could not leave this or this, both together. The same thing here. Asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to change the animosity of Adnain. My closest people are turning against me, Ya Allah. What should I do? Closest people to me. My brother, my sister, my cousin, my wife, my husband, anyone who is close to me, my children, my parents, turning against me. So dua is what? You, Allah, change your heart, because you only can change their heart. So is this enough for me to sit and do dua and that's it? Or there is something on my part as a responsibility to do and take some steps? Yes, I have to take steps. And the steps are to try your best to reach out to that person who was closest to you and now he's against you. Sit, talk, try your best to convince him. Even though the time of convincing is over, but still there are chances that you can do something and Allah will help them. What you can do? We may talk about it in the end of this passage, because we have 3 or 4 more sentences. Let's read all those, and then in the end we'll see that is there any best way that you also can do it with dua? What is the dawa? What is the cure for such situations in our relationship to fix the broken relationship? Can we do it? Yes, easily, believe me, easily. Can do it if both follow the rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Salawat Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.